Yeah, now that is not in the recording. It's not our fault. OBS sometimes is like, oh, I don't know. Is that a full screen application? Yes, that is a full screen application. If it is using the full screen, that is called full screen. That's The interplay between light and dark is very important to the game, and because of this, it is vital to set up the gamma correctly. Use the slider control below to do so. Adjust it until the square at the right is barely visible. Also, make sure to play in a dark room and wear headphones for the best effect. That's what we're doing. We're always sitting in a dark room. That is all. Hope you enjoy immersing yourself in the world of Amnesia. Frictional games. So, enter name of profile. Oh god. Okay, we don't know what to expect, like anything about this game. Let's do it with mouse. So we select our screen resolution. Whoops. Vertical sync is not necessary. That's okay. Yeah, we have an Astra A50. Quality high, trilinear. Smoothing. But it's demanding. We have a 4090. We think we can take that. It should be okay. Okay, we restart the game. As the game said. Because then we get good graphics. What did I tell you? Make good graphics. Okay, apparently the game breaks if you select anything higher than... Does it work on 1080? Damn, we didn't think the game would break, but it's an older game, apparently. The graphics are a bit, telling. We can play a bit, games that have a few years now.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
Okay, so... where can we go? Memento has been added to your journal. Follow the liquid trail and find its source. Ah. What can we find here? We think the blurriness is intended. We did not click motion blur, right? It seems to be intended by the game. Yeah, see? No? Now it's blurry again. Are we supposed to grab it with some button? Huh? Which button? Huh? Oh, RB is interacting. Jesus Christ, that's very intuitive. Old game, old game. At least it seems like it. Tinderbox. What can we find here? Hold left. So we were distracted. Use the light cannon unlicensed when you put on between the motion on the inventory. Tap or back. There we can see it. Okay. Oops. One more tinderbox. Don't know if we want to use the tinderboxes yet. Oh, we haven't switched the game category, right? Fucking, we have no editor right now. What's in here? And another tinderbox. Oh, so our sanity drops. Okay, so that is basically just a tutorial room to tell us darkness. Okay, so that's why we keep the tinder boxes to be able to make light. But then we keep them until we have a room where we want to do something. This game looks much older than we expected. Maybe we misremember, but we thought this game was from like 2010. So we thought it looks like more like, I don't know, like BioShock from the graphics. Maybe it's older than we thought. There's an unsettling reduces and completing puzzles and making progress. Is our brain rotting or something? It looks like it changes in the menu. Is there a tinder box that we can take with us? We have something on the floor. A lantern. Turn on by pressing F or X and like back. Okay. But we do not have oil. Yeah, we did not find oil yet. Okay, so if we find texts or books here, we can't read them. Oops. Get another tinder box, that's good.
August 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Huh. So, we're on a quest to murder ourselves? That's interesting. Can we... Oil. Ah, now we could activate the lantern if we wanted to. But still, we don't know why we should do that right now. Where do we even want to go? What are we doing here? Freedom! Oh, you made it! Happy for you, Sib. How was the dentist? Or are we supposed to light the lantern now because... Like, where are we supposed to go? Here was nothing. And yes, let's use one of those. Nope, that's not how it works. Apparently. Okay, so we wasted oil, we wasted tinder boxes, but not even knowing where to go. Solve a puzzle. What puzzle? We don't see shit. So, what puzzle? We can jump, at least. Okay. You survived. It was good, but better than all the pre... Oh. Gotta go back on Thursday. We have our big day tomorrow. Not the surgery day, but it decides the next many years. It's great, right? Pressure! Yay! Isn't that awesome? No? Oh, you need a filling. We don't know where the game. You do not really tell us where to go. At first, the game says like, "Oh yeah, press this button whenever you're stuck." How does the text we found tell us anything? Consume this drink. What drink? Did that, like, what are we supposed to do here? At least we got the tinder box back. The game told us earlier we can get sanity back if we complete puzzles. What puzzle? Where? Where was their puzzle? What does it look like? So, weird water room. Game was like, oh yeah, if you complete puzzles, that gives you back sanity. What puzzle? What is here? Nothing here looks like a puzzle. What we find great always is that developers develop games in the way that they know what to do, but they don't really make it for people who don't know what to do. Yeah? Not all games, but like, why is that a thing in the first place? I think we kind of have an idea of what kind of game this is, but still, how should we know? We have never played this before, so of course we don't know shit. There's one door that is closed. The broom is standing there perfectly. That's awesome. Do we need to crouch, or...? What is the puzzle? Game, the problem with solving puzzles is the first step, and that is what people most of the time skip mentally, since they don't think that is important. Recognizing the puzzle as a puzzle. Step number 1, you can accidentally solve stuff. Sure. But we don't even see, where is there a puzzle? The guy was just talking in his text about weird shit and... Go to the inner sanctum. Where is that inner sanctum? Is that like some metaphor? Is that a room that's called the inner sanctum? A part of this castle thing? Like, we know that non-autistic people love to speak in metaphors. Because you can't just say what you want. You have to talk in metaphors. Apple, pea, banana. Now, figure out what that means. What? Just say it. Just say what the fuck you mean. Maybe it is not a metaphor. Maybe it is. So we have this door, but Rainy Hall won't budge. Yeah, door cannot be opened. Can we just burn down the door? Because it seems to be made mostly out of wood. And then, like, maybe hand through and open the door from the other side or so. Like, we don't get what the actual puzzle here is supposed to be. Pflanzenreich. Oh, stuff in German. That means fauna. Or world of the plants or whatever. Like, I think most English speakers know what the word Reich means, right? So, Reich of the plants, you know? But not that kind of Reich. Reich doesn't necessarily mean Nazi, what the Nazis were trying to build, whatever. Ah, because it's a box. Okay. Like, we don't understand what the puzzle in this room is supposed to be. Can we light this up, this part here? Is this oil or some shit? Because we can't do anything. No button here. Ah, okay, now it does something. Okay. Previously pressing X didn't do anything. Now it does something. Okay. That's new information. Are we maybe supposed to build a bridge with these boxes? We have no idea. Like, the game gives us zero clues. Hey Wesker, how are you doing? Sounds like a room, yeah. Any normal room sounds like this. If your room doesn't sound like this, you're weird. Now, please, could you not fall off? Could you... Yeah. We don't know. Like, we're just grasping at straws, trying to... Okay, apparently, like, putting the boxes on top of each other is not the solution. What the solution even could be is hard to guess. Maybe the game just wanted to tell us that in general, solving puzzles is good for your sanity, which we could have figured out by just playing this game. Yeah. Not making any progress in a video game that is not helpful for our sanity. That we know. Game, can you give us a hint? Just a starting point. That would be so helpful. If you could give us a starting point of like point in the direction where the puzzle even is. That would be a start. Because we don't even know how this game works. What is it we have to do? What is the objective? Stay out of the dark. Yeah, that seems like one half of the game. But what is the other half? Do we have to actively do anything besides staying out of the dark? Like anything actively? Press buttons, open doors. Like a subtle hint, a starting point. Just that would be nice. You can't expect the player to know what this game is even about. How would we know? Oh god, no. Please don't close doors just because you feel like it. Jesus Christ, what the fuck was... Ow? You have to carry on. Game, what the fuck is even the objective? Okay, you killed us because we stayed in the dark for too long. What is the objective? Start with that. It won't budge. Yes. This game is so frustrating. It was such a mistake to buy the games. It is such a mistake. Wow. Like, we thought the games were good. Apparently, we were wrong as fuck. They are absolutely not. The fuck is the objective here? We think we want to just look into the walkthrough to at least get the first puzzle explained, wherever that is and however that puzzle looks like. Just to get an idea of what this game is. We don't know yet. We think it's some Soma walking type thingy. But Soma wasn't that difficult. Soma was playable. Soma was fun. This game is not. None of it so far. We want something that is playable and fun. Why is this game incapable of giving us the slightest hint of what the next thing is? Yeah, read the text. We read it. Nothing in there said what we have to do now. So, what does this help? It said... No, okay, it was in a note, whatever. Go to the inner sanctum. How do we get there? What is the next door to the inner sanctum? Or is it some metaphor for explore yourself bullshit? If that is, then please say that in a normal language. We don't care if it's 1800. People, non-autistic people today still speak in riddles. Nothing changed since the 1800s. People still don't talk and say what they mean. They just use different words, but they still don't say what they mean. For whatever reason that we do not understand. Yeah, and you have a limited light source, which might be the game's thing. But we don't even understand of what... Okay. You know what? We cheat now. We just set the brightness high enough, so we... Ah, that's not brightness, that's just a gamma. Fuck, why doesn't it have, like, any brightness setting? Higher brightness would be nice. Probably would have to restart the game completely for that to take effect. Custom stories. Scandy, have you any idea of how we make progress here? What is it this game is about? We started here, we found some stupid tinder boxes, but we don't know what the fuck we have to do here. Yeah, but what puzzle? What puzzle? We don't see any puzzles. We haven't found a single puzzle yet. We are looking for puzzles to solve. It's not that we're too dumb to solve the puzzle. We don't even find the puzzle right now. What the fuck is the puzzle? What here is a puzzle? That is what the game fails to tell the player. What even is a puzzle here? That is the issue. Like, if this game at least could tell you, here, you have a fucking puzzle. Solve it. We happily solve it. But if we don't even recognize anything as a puzzle, how are we even supposed to solve that? That is something we do not understand. In order to solve puzzles, one has to either accidentally click something and it does something, or you recognize the puzzle as such, and then you like, try to figure out what the pieces mean. How are they used? Do we need to move them? Do we need to put them together in some order? Blah, 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 blah. And that's what we like, if games... We don't see any levers. Nothing. We have almost 0 oil when we're done here. And then we have found maybe... You gotta be fucking shitting. That thing was not there 5 minutes ago. It was not. It was not. We looked everywhere. Just fucking shelves. There was nothing. Shelves, shelves. If we had seen anything that looked like a fucking lever, we would have pulled it. Just to see what happens. This game must be fucking kidding. Wow. And people like this shit. Ah. Huh. Okay. Like, sure, the darkness and everything that is nice. It's a nice theme. But why?
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
Why did we waste like half of our oil for fucking finding a lever?
You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... What did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
Like, we hate to search for shit. Especially if it randomly pops up, apparently. We went next to the wall. Like, we almost pressed our face into the wall. And the lever was not visible. Even the first time we used the lamp, we couldn't see any lever. Ah, video games sometimes. Not made for humans. Riddle me this, Batman. Oh, sorry. Found a key. Please, video games. Be fun at the start. Make it easy to get into, so the player at least gets hooked. We don't get hooked if a game just fucks us right at the beginning. Frequent has a roasting in a Turkish delights. He thought just a consultant in something. Where? What? Picked up oil. Yeah, we wasted a lot. Yeah! Game, calm down. We wasted a lot of oil because of your bullshit. Now we know more. Not that it helps that much. Any shit behind it? No.
should be more cuprite. Let me see. And 1 part aquaforce.
Aww. Hope everyone is well. Just no, please don't kill us. No. Chemical relocation. The lack of chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can to move them to the wine cellar. Early alchemy experiment. This is my 3rd attempt to produce artificial vitae. The former compounds lack the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment are a given, and the cuprit binds them well. This time I will attempt aqua regia instead of aqua fortis, and in hope it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid and proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution, should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament. Okay, kids wanted to know if I wanted to play hide and seek. Ah. Yeah, we're trying to make progress, game. It's just like hard to tell whatever the fuck progress means here. There's nothing. We don't understand what it is we have to do. Like, we have this here now. No object to use it on. Okay, so we needed to make light here, so we, Huh? What? Sorry? Yes, yes, could you just close the menu? Which is that? Is that the one on the right? Calamine and orpiment. Is any of those here necessary for that? Okay, then we do not know what to do. Please, long loading times, that is... Don't know what this is. It's a tough... It is tough and pliant. Can be torn by hand or tools. Boyfriend is too smart at times. What do you do? Get another tinder box. See, old Taylor book. We can't read them so fast, so we try to read them silently. Oh, there's a note.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Okie dokie. We totally don't use the notes for bathroom breaks. That's just your imagination. Ah, okay, so yeah. We are in darkness. Nice, we get another tinderbox, that's good.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Back? Your dad. Welcome back. Your dad sent you to go change something. Hope everything always goes well. But happy to have you here. The game was a bit difficult at first, but we managed. But we now get why this game has sequels. Or yes, game. Okay, so here's nothing besides like some tinder boxes. Great, that was totally worth it. Totally worth it. %100% worth it. sorry, that was that door. Only shifted and settled. Wait a second. Oh. The wine cellar does not open without a key. And we do not have a key yet. That's...
Have to get out of here.
Good question. Oh, fine. If you shut up now. Thought of you, my life, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing, I take comfort in you. As long as I think of you long for life, we feel like lost for power without restraint, where we crave fair judgment and say. Okay, so that is not something we pick up. It's... Why does it always do this? Picked up oil. That's nice. Oh, did you hear the sound alert? Did you hear it at least? Because we didn't. Hope you heard it. OBS is a bit broken again and we don't know how to fix it. Yet. Oh, you heard it. That's good. At least if you hear it, then you have fun. We only hear our own buttons if we press it like this. At least we think you should have heard. You should heard that. You should have heard that. Okay. Got another tinder box. You sneaky bitches. We don't know where the chemicals are. Said something about wine cellar, but where's the key to the wine cellar, you know? Sorry. Always think it's X. This game is weird. RB is your button. Yeah, this game really throws you in the middle of fucking nowhere and then is like, oh yeah, you know where to go, right? Good luck. How would you know? And why? The good thing now, at least, is we have a ton of oil to work with. Yeah, a ton. Like, it feels like a ton, at least. Just making sure that we don't overlook any tinder boxes or... So we can't go to the wine cellar yet. The wine cellar requires us to have a key that we just do not have. We just check this room here, not that there's any object left that we could potentially pick up. Doesn't look like it. So we need to go back to the room with the bookshelves and shit and see... this was locked, so there we cannot go. This was... Okay, if there is rubble blocking the way, we need Steve Fox. Because he can just smash. Oops. Yes, RB is the button. Sorry, we will get used to this in time. Okay, that's a lie. Maybe if... We will get used to not knowing. No, okay, that's a lie too. Wilhelm's contract. I hereby offer my full attention and services. Don't know why that is not voiced. Usually they are. To Alexander, Baron of Brennen. That's reads like a German name, but it's probably because it's supposed to be England, think, and like they have Saxon ancestors, and Saxony is a part of Germany. This contract will reign for a total. So basically, every, not every, but like many Americans probably with that have then German ancestors, basically. If you go all the way back. If they not have really German ancestors because they're like their grandparents, great-grandparents came from Germany or something. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brandenburg, is to recommend... this contract will reign for a total of 3 years when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brandenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian Royal Court within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break the seal. We have to read this German. Sorry, there are so many German names now. Brandenburg, Wilhelm, House of Gierich. It's just like we can't help it but like read them. Yeah. Don't poop your pants. No pooping your pants. No pooping your pants. No pants pooping. We had a fear of the darkness too, and we did not fully overcome it. Maybe that was too much to ask, but mostly. Mostly we embrace it now. The That was not our intention, but now we used a tinderbox. You picked up oil. That's good. Picking up oil, good. America! Okay, sorry. Yeah, but like, honestly, we're just like running around and stealing everyone's oil. It's very American. Oops. Oh god. Now we summon the airstrikes. Oh god. Hmm. So we can quickly, like, look around.
The 17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
Oh, we can move again?
It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Good. Sorry. I think it says this, yeah, Pflanzenreich. Any more German book titles that we can translate? As someone who speaks German? Regio Vegetal... that's probably Italian, right? But it means the same, it's just like... I think. Kingdom of Prussia. Ah, okay, so it's not English, it's this game, okay, so Prussian, yeah, okay. What do we have? We have a lot of oil. Yeah. Okay, shut up. It's already complaining about boom boom, boom boom. Yeah. We do not plan to stay in the dark. Game, do not plan to.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
They sending me to the store. Jane just ran upstairs and grabbed more yarn. She won't tell me a plan. Should I be scared? Oh, sorry if we missed some messages. Hope you you make something good, like you in plural. You know, that's the good thing about English. You can talk to a system in the way you can talk to a single person, and the sentence basically means the same. In German, that does not work. So the female pronoun sie, which is used also for formal sie, if you like formally address someone, is also used for plural. So yeah, so every time German speakers say English don't make sense, which we said before, we know that German is also far from perfect. It doesn't even try. Anything here we can do? Ooh. Fragile but not breakable by hand. We do not have anything to break that with. Not yet. But we're on it. I think so. Game. So you're talking shit. Game said, "Oh, fragile."
Be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Altstadt and Brennenburg Castle 1801. Are we not muted now? Is everything hearable? Fucking... You can press buttons as many times as you want. Apparently you're never heard. Why? It should be unmuted. It says the button is glowing. That means shit is not muted. It should not be muted. It should not be. If it is muted now, we don't know what else fucking to press. Ugh. Another region rich with lore is Altstadt. So we wanted to explain earlier that what we call in German an Altstadt is downtown in English. The core of a city, the oldest part most of the time, where like that existed like 1200 already, and then the rest was built around or some shit. That's what we call Altstadt. Deep within the East Prussian woods, for centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbors, Castle Brandenburg. The quiet forest-clad mountains dressed with scattered lake is as picturesque as can be. Albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motives that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that... Oh, yeah, okay, we had that in history, right. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies wrought by their tainted souls have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. Which dark scheme do they follow? We don't know why so much shit happens today. Like, half of the day was so good, we got so much done, and now, like, everything goes wrong that can go wrong. A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, whatever that means, visited Altstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a session of fortnight, yes. As he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Altstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? The immortal Baron. The Baron of Brandenburg, we can't mix language, it's so hard, difficult. Brandenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at castle nearby Altstadt, and like most those of noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhineland, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remain popular throughout the presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of this country. What did we activate just now? got the key to the wine cellar. Regarding closing of the wine cellar, Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is keeping my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brandenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would in a sense solve both of my problems. Ah. Doesn't look like there's anything in there for us. Nah, we don't waste any matchboxes. It's kind of sad, but you can't always get something out of any room, right? We got the wine cellar key, so we can complain that this was already successful. So we get so pissed if like constantly we get technical issues like earlier. We can take it one time. We can take it if it sometimes happens throughout the stream. But if it happens like 20 times and it at some point it pisses us off beyond. Because there is a certain amount we can tolerate. We can't tolerate an infinite amount of bullshit. At some point, there has to be an end, because otherwise we just, don't know, explode or whatever. Wish. So... Didn't we come from here somewhere? Or did this just crash? Maybe the door here was not... Oh. Never mind. It just magically opened. We figured it would. Nothing in there for us. Ow! Could you not do that? Is that an option? We do not appreciate that. Thank you. It's okay. Don't piss your pants. Just enter the room. Give us time to figure shit out, please. Just have to move the boxes to see if anything is behind it. Okay, we cannot press any button yet. Thanks for killing that candle. That was not helpful. Yeah, let's use a tinderbox so we at least... Hold down while moving with the left stick to push. Okay. Nope.
What's happening? Oh, it feels like my chest is going to burst. Oh.
My God! Wilhelm, do something!
Accept it. We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
Wilhelm's last words. My name is Wilhelm, House of Gerisch. These are my final words, my confession and testament. 2 years ago I was summoned to the castle Brennenburg. As most of the aristocracy, I was curious about what this supposed knight of the order could want from me and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past and not the honors I've been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim and do so without asking questions. In return, I would attest to my character at the royal court. He would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position within the noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly and I accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I've brought men, women, and children to Brennenburg. I can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100, none of whom were ever seen or heard from again. Tonight the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in the toast. The wine tasted fine and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell into this diabolic into his diabolic ways. My men are screaming. Their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes, and I can no longer. Okay. Yeah, your sanity is now dangerously low. Whose fault is that, game? Whose fault is that? I think it's the fault of a game that tells us to stay in the dark. Yeah, we can't because our fucking lamp just decided to die. Oh, video games. We use so much fucking oil now. Is that not the laboratory? No. Where was the lab again? Here? Four different chemicals are needed in order to blah blah blah. Okay, so calamine orpiment. Calamine orpiment. So the first is calamine. Hydrate and stretch. Yes. Oops. Okay. Yep, we stretch way too little. Thank you so much, Bosco. We should do that more often, but we don't. Oh yeah, hydrate. We will pause the... Hydretch, as Dipsy would call it. Yeah, we have seen that in Dipsy's stream. We can maybe call it that soon. After the stream we can... Okay. A pot of acid. Okay, nothing to use it on. We think we know what to use it on. Oh. I like me some Dipsy and Shadow streams. Oh, thank you so much. Dipsy streams are great, yeah. Fuck. Don't think that is supposed to be an option. But don't think that is an option either. Anything here that helps? No. Damn. It doesn't spawn new resources, right? Yeah. We're not trying to... I don't know what else it could be. Fuck. That doesn't lead anywhere. I can only imagine like jumping up here somehow. Because we don't know how to get up there now. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Game, can you please let us... Ah. Yeah, the object grabbing and placing is super weird. So it's not so easy to place something because you can't like spin it around to more accurately place it the way you want it to place. It's more like a grab and then try to move the camera around until it falls into place or something. Remove the shadows, residue, and something. Yay! Was that all we had?
It sure is dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason for the darkness, that is?
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
This game is sussy-wussy. Is there actually... there is a plot, yeah. We're trying to figure out what... Like, it's some kind... A story about someone who wants to forget stuff.
This shouldn't be.
Of June, 1839. It's been more than a month since my last entry. After the event inside the underground chamber in Algeria, Professor Herbert insisted I return to England. He said he didn't want to risk forfeiting the entire expedition lest I took a turn for the worse. An excessive decision, in retrospect. But I'm glad it turned out that way. I found my journal this morning in the haphazard collection of things brought home from Africa. Next to it lay the broken stone orb wrapped in cloth. I tried to assemble it, but couldn't. The pieces wouldn't fit together, as if they weren't from the same object. Could I have imagined it all? Was there ever a complete orb? 25th of June, yesterday. Smith eased my mind a bit.
I'm
but
sorry.
I can't escape the feeling that these shards have otherworldly properties.
What the fuck are we supposed to do here? Oh, hello. Hi, hybrid Alex. Hope you are having a wonderful day. It's locked from the other side. You're chillaxing. That's good. Oh, that's a candle. Makes sense. Ah. We can't go. Okay, now it works. That's nice that it contains drops of oil. You spent quite some bit to even get here. Okay, all the puzzles to lift by hand. So there is a rope. That is what was blocking the door. We got some tinder boxes for sure. It's not like we're running out of them anytime soon. opened it. Bonk. Did we add the bonk sound? Did it play? Oh. It should have. We added that because we have a viewer. We have a viewer who also watches Mommy Luna quite often, and yeah, it's Thunder. Thunder loves to play the bonk sound on Luna, so you know. Oh god. Ah! Ow. Okay, we don't know what to do there. Like... Ah, okay. The game so far told us, like, look away and stay in the dark. It didn't tell us, like... Okay. Ah. Oh, is this timed? Oh, it seems to be timed. It sounds like it's timed. Okay. Would be nice if there was some oil at least here. Instead of just books. Yeah, okay, so it's timed. Yep, please jump on the box. Please jump on the box! Please jump on the box. Oh god. Oh, whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Ah! Oh god. We don't see any way forward. Oh. Oh no, please get on the box again! Why did you jump off that box? You weren't supposed to! Oh. Okay, figuring out where the lever is. If there is a lever. That box cannot be moved. That box can also not be moved. No! Okay, yeah, we're trying. Okay, we're trying. Sorry. Yeah. We were not so fast with the fucking door. Please give us time. We needed to realize in what way the door opens. People from this time apparently didn't feel the need to label doors. Please grab that thing and use it, then you turn it. Yeah. Okay. Please just jump on the box. Okay. Okay, good. Got a hollow needle. A strong surgical needle. Okay, that's... Please jump on the box. Please don't jump against the box like 5 times. It's locked with a simple lock. That is not good. We do not need that. Yeah. What does simple lock mean? Is Can we use the needle? Oh, we can. We can use it to lockpick that. Okay. Makes sense. Thought we needed something else, but it was easier than we expected. Okay. Yep. Oh god. That was something. Even though something tried to eat us for quite a while now, we feel hungry ourselves. Food is still our main priority. Okay, we think we have to end it here for today. We can't play the whole game anyways. Didn't think we would even be able to do it in one stream.